DeFiLlama tutorial to deeply understand blockchain networks and the flow of blockchain assets. This is an essential tool. DeFiLlama. In this video, I'll take you through a detailed introduction of its features. DeFiLlama is an on-chain data tracking platform that can track the status of assets on blockchain and has collected many details about blockchain project protocols. We can think of it as a microscope for the blockchain world. Now let me give you a detailed introduction to DeFiLlama. On the left is its menu bar with different functional modules. Its core function is tracking TVL data across all blockchains the total value locked on each chain. In this overview section, we can see the total TVL is currently $6.4 billion. And this is the stablecoin market cap, currently at $155.9 billion. We can also select in this chart to display the stablecoin curve and see how stablecoins change over time. It tracks TVL for most mainstream blockchains and major blockchain assets. So we can see different chains displayed above. There's also a chain selection list here where you can choose a specific chain. For example, I can select Ethereum. Ethereum has the highest TVL, currently accounting for more than half, $49.3 billion. The stablecoin market cap issued on Ethereum is $79.8 billion. USDT accounts for 54% of this. Its transaction fees are $6.4 million in 24 hours. We can see detailed information about this chain if we want to understand a specific metric. We can select specific indicators in the upper right corner to display them. For example, Ethereum's price is displayed intuitively in chart form. Below are the protocols, important application protocols built on Ethereum, like Lido, which is the largest staking pool on Ethereum. You can see this protocol's total TVL is $29.2 billion. It's a liquid staking protocol. The second protocol is EigenLayer, which is a restaking protocol. Aave is a lending protocol with $8.6 billion. Uniswap is a DEX-, a decentralized exchange. There are many more protocols. We can see the specific TVL situation for each protocol. It changes over time, transaction fees, and so on. We can also see that if we want to specifically understand the details of a certain protocol, we can click into view specific indicators for this Lido protocol, such as its market cap, Lido's current price of $2, its total circulating market cap, 24-hour trading volume, Lido's liquidity, and Lido's transaction fees. We can clearly see the situation of various indicators. You can explore this further later. I won't go into such detail here. Chains means public blockchains. We can also see that. Currently, Ethereum accounts for 56.88% of total TVL. The second is Tron, third is Binance, fourth is Solana, and also Arbitrum. Now, Bitcoin's TVL is also increasing because with the emergence of Bitcoin Layer 2 networks, there are more and more projects. So in the future, I estimate that Bitcoin Layer 2 network TVL will continue to grow. Previously, there was none. This is Polygon, and others account for 12.15%. We can also see some on-chain data situations. For example, Ethereum has over 1,000 protocols on this public chain with 410,000 addresses. And TVL changes over time. Cross-chain bridges dash. This is cross-chain bridge TVL. This shows how much value has been bridged across chains. Before DeFi appeared, assets between different public chains couldn't communicate with each other. After DeFi emerged with cross-chain technology, assets from different public chains can flow between each other. The technology used is cross-chain technology. Currently, the main cross-chain activity is from Ethereum's public chain assets. It has $259.5 billion in cross-chain assets. Second is Tron. Third is BSC-, Binance Smart Chain. Fourth is Solana. Many others are Layer 2 networks, and Bitcoin now also has some cross-chain assets. This is an introduction to cross-chain TVL. Below is compare chains. Comparisons between different chains, TVL comparisons. For example, this is a comparison between Optimism and Arbitrum. We can also add comparisons, such as based to intuitively compare. TVL situations between protocols. There's also an introduction below. For example, Optimism and Arbitrum's TVL minus. Optimism has $856 million. Arbitrum has $3 billion locked. Their 24-hour transaction fees are $66,000 and $47,000 respectively. And the active address situation is a comparison between the two. In the future, if you want to understand TVL comparisons between public chains, you can also select them yourself. For example, active addresses can also be added. For comparison situations, all can be displayed intuitively. Next is airdrops. Some protocols that haven't issued tokens yet, so there are some potential airdrop plans. In this list, we can intuitively see many protocols if you're interested in airdrops, but don't know where to collect airdrop projects. You can find projects from this list. Below is bonds. This is a new feature that I haven't fully figured out yet. Next is oracles, a database and an oracle section. I don't know if everyone understands. Its general function, previously, public chain information wasn't connected. On-chain data and real-world data weren't connected. For example, if the blockchain wanted to know the current temperature in a specific location, whether it's raining, air quality conditions, etc., if it wanted to know real-world information, the blockchain couldn't obtain it. What does it rely on? It relies on oracles on this database to connect blockchain and the real world. This is roughly the function of oracles. Currently, in the oracle track, the largest share is Chainlink. It's an established public chain, accounting for 45.1%. There are also some new chains, like Pi Theta, which seems to be a project. Following Solana's also launched this year. Below shows the chains it serves. For example, Chainlink serves Ethereum, Binance Chain, Polygon, and so on. A total of 9 chains, providing Oracle functionality. That's roughly the introduction to Oracle functionality. This is top protocols dash, main protocols on various public chains. For example, on Ethereum public chain, its main protocols. In liquid staking, the leader is Lido. In restaking, it's Eigenlayer. In lending, it's Aave. In the CDP sector, it's the Maker protocol. In yield, it's Pendle. We can also see top protocols on other supply chains. Through this, we can see the leading protocols in each field for each public chain. There's another function I want to mention dash. The categories section, for example, we can see current blockchain DeFi fields like liquid staking we know about. This is a big track with 163 protocols total. We can also click into liquid staking to see many protocol situations, each protocol involved in liquid staking, and how each protocol performs. This is the lending field with 395 protocols corresponding to 395 projects. This is the cross-chain field with 63 projects. This is DEX dash, decentralized exchanges, with the most protocols, 1,263. This is restaking, also a relatively hot track. Currently, it's relatively early stage, with fewer protocols. There are many more like liquid restaking yields, RWA, which is also a new field, derivatives. We can see it categorizes different blockchain fields. If you want to understand protocols in a certain field, you can see them intuitively here. This is languages dash, development languages for public chains. Nothing much to say about this. This is yields dash, yield situations. We can see yields for some protocols like Lido. If we stake assets on it, what's the annual yield? Currently, it's 3.1%. You'll have to explore detailed functions yourself because there are too many and they're very detailed. This is DeFi Swap Dash. It's exchange where you can directly swap some tokens. This is the NFT section. If you're familiar and want to explore, you can do so yourself. I want to mention one more thing, a quite important function. That's newly added unlocks. The unlock schedule for various tokens. We all know that. When a blockchain project launches, its tokens aren't 100% circulating. All at once, they unlock gradually over time. I think this is a very practical function. For example, if we want to deeply understand a project, especially when it involves investment, we must understand its token unlock schedule. Its current unlock rate is 51%. Its current price is $34.50. Its market cap is $131 billion. This shows its recent unlock events. In 8 days, it will unlock tokens worth approximately $329 million. This lists many projects. For example, we can search directly. This project's unlock situation, currently 18% unlocked. Its current price is $1.15. Market cap is $1.48 billion. The next unlock is in 16 days, a major unlock, of tokens worth $230 million. This is such a function. I think you can explore it later. There are many more functions. Let me talk about one more, the stablecoin situation. I think this indicator is very important. Currently, the total stablecoin market cap has reached $155.9 billion, increasing 0.85% in 7 days. USDT accounts for approximately 69.28%. This is the situation. We can also see intuitively the stablecoin issuance situation. Over time, below we can see detailed stablecoin situations like USDT and USDC minus. These two are currently the most mainstream stablecoins. USDT is issued on 65 chains. USDC is issued on 64 chains, with 34 chains. Like Sana, it's a recently launched stablecoin project. Its issuance is mainly on Ethereum. I think this project has quite a trend. You can research it. It's called the Next Luna. This chains section shows specific situations of stablecoins on various public chains. On Ethereum, 79.8 billion stablecoins are issued. USDT accounts for 54%. We can see stablecoin issuance. On various public chains, actually, the stablecoin indicator is quite important. If stablecoins are issued on certain public chains, it indirectly shows the activity and value of that chain. For example, why does Tron have such great value? Look at how many stablecoin assets are issued on it. Doesn't this show Tron's great value in some sense? This hacks section shows hacker attack situations. Currently, assets attacked by hackers have reached $7.7 billion, $5.8 billion on DeFi, $2.8 billion on cross-chain bridges, and so on. This is an ETF situation dash, also a newly added function. We can see ETF trading situations. Total assets have reached $52.3 billion. Specific situations of 11 ETFs, and their proportions can be understood in detail here. There are many more functions. You can research them yourself. For some special functions, if you're obsessed with on-chain data and want to dig deeper, you're welcome to contact me. We can communicate and discuss together in the future. If you like this type of content, please like, follow, and comment. Please support me. You're also welcome to leave. Specific situations of 11 ETFs and their proportions can be understood in detail here. There are many more functions. You can research them yourself. For some special functions, if you're obsessed with on-chain data and want to dig deeper, you're welcome to contact me. We can communicate and discuss together in the future. If you like this type of content, please like, follow, and comment. Please support me. You're also welcome to leave.